everybody. We just got back from our first trip to the grocery store since moving in, and we are so excited to be eating fresh food and not fast food and not the same Asian place.
It's good though.
Let's show you what we got. So we always go to the farmer's market every other Sunday and we stock up on all fresh veggies. I'll show you that haul in a second. And then our normal grocery store is Sprouts, just because they tend to provide local ingredients and a lot of organic ingredients as well. And this is Ozzy. He wants to say hello. Right now we have no running water.
We'll show you a video of us taking an outdoor shower. So.
Yeah, this is how we do get by with getting clean.
Oh, what do we have here? This is our outdoor shower because we're getting our water fixed Monday. And
our water hasn't been working for almost a week.
Yeah,
5 days.
So I've been taking outdoor showers. It's actually pretty nice. It looks ghetto as hell, but
I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the outdoor shower.
We have been using our dishes still, and then we just wash them outside using our access to our city water line. We have a hose. So what we normally do in our old apartment every time we go grocery shopping is we would wash all our produce and then put it in the fridge. Always wash your produce because of any pesticides used, and then as well as people touching them. You don't know where people's hands may be. You may have little kids putting their boogers and then touching the produce at the grocery store. And especially right now with COVID, you want to give them a good wash. So we always do that.
You know you were that kid.
Just want to show you what we get at our farmer's market for a really good cost. So we always pull out $50 every Sunday. We spend $50 at the grocery store and then $50 reserved for the farmer's market. So we pull out cash, and this is always enough for 2 weeks for 2 people, at least for Seth and I. So we only got 2 things, not from the farmer's market. I got celery and bananas because they don't grow locally here, and the avocados that are grown locally are way too expensive. We get the avocados at the store for half the price. So bok choy, which is $1, green onions, also known as chives. I got this for 75 cents. A bag of cherry tomatoes. These are a little bit more pricey, they're $3. A bunch of kale, $2. Carrots, 75 cents a pound. A giant eggplant, Italian eggplant, $1. A cucumber, giant cucumber, 35 cents. A head of garlic for $1. 3 green bell peppers for $1. Seth loves Asian pears, so we like to eat these in the morning in our oatmeal or at night if we have a sweet tooth. And these are not really in season right now, so they're a little bit more pricey. I believe they're $2.50 a pound, so this probably cost about $3. A bag of creminis, also known as brown. This is about a pound, and we get them for $3. Also, if you notice, I always use my own bags, or I use brown paper bags if I don't have enough. We have some grapes, I believe they're $2 a pound. Nectarines, $2 a pound. 2 limes, don't know where the other one is, but 2 limes for $1. String beans for also $1. I almost forgot, and yes, I changed my shirt because it's hot. We also buy our bread local, and I would spoil myself a little bit by getting some focaccia because it is a vegan focaccia, and this was $4. Now this is a lot of bread. Seth and I barely eat bread, so this lasts us more like a month. This is all the waste we have produced in our grocery haul. Stickers from the banana, wrapper for the avocado, wired label on the celery, and then some rubber bands wrapped around the produce. But I always save these and return them to the farmers. I just keep these, also these sort of cartsies for strawberries or cherry tomatoes, they take back as well. We're about to wash all of our groceries in a huge bin, and a tip for getting pesticides and bacteria off is to add about 1/4 cup of vinegar for every gallon of water you use to wash your groceries. So I'm gonna add this, and then also salt helps to activate it. So I'm gonna add that as well. And then you leave it soaking, that water vinegar mixture, for about 15 minutes. Looks like I'm making kimchi. Or like a sauerkraut, people usually add vinegar and then salt and then the massage it to get it soft. Don't massage them. You don't want your veggies to get soft and wilted. When I wash my veggies, I make sure I do a nice light scrub with my dish brush and I get off all the dirt I can see. It's really important not to use any antibacterial soap like dish soap when you wash veggies because they're porous and can take in those chemicals. It can be really harmful to eat. All right, all done washing, scrubbing, rinsing. Usually we wash and dry our produce in obviously our sink, but water's not running, so, and it's a really superior hot day. These will dry probably in 5 to 10 minutes. Every single veggie is dry. I'm gonna show you what we use to store them. Prior to moving out of our apartment, I bought these swag bags. The brand is Swag. They are an ethical and sustainable based company from Australia that makes these special 100% cotton cloth bags, and they're awesome because what you do is you run them under water, you wring them out, and then you store any sort of veggie produce in it, and I swear they will make your produce last for much longer. This is a solution to using plastic. In my case, we use a lot of jars and bowls to store our produce in our apartment because we have a smaller fridge in the RV. We can't fit that many bulky containers, so these were kind of my option to prepare living in the RV. And also I've been waiting to invest in these bags ever since I began to think a little bit more sustainability in my habitual life practices. So yee, I'll show you how we do these. So you have to remember your produce is alive and well, freshly chopped. Well, when you get fresh veggies, right, they're chopped right off the vine or the tree or the shrub. And so to keep them fresh, they need moisture. These bags are designed to retain the moisture in it without really getting your veggies and produce soggy. There's a bee on me. Probably I smell amazing, or maybe I smell stinky. Or maybe because I'm wearing bright yellow. Bees are attracted to bright yellow, right? The biggest size I use for all my greens since they take up the most room. So I will just stack my kale to a pile. Put them in there. I also had some bok choy, so also gonna toss those there as well. And then all you do to maintain them is you check maybe, I would say once a week, maybe twice a week. The bags stay pretty moist, but they will get dry eventually, and when they do, you just take a water bottle and you spray them so they can, again, hold some moisture. Or if you don't have a water bottle, you can just hold it under the sink and then get it a little bit damp like that too. So it's pretty full now. Another tip is if they're too wet, I used to make them too wet in the beginning, you can swing around in a circle outside and it will also expel the water. I have a sort of like long short bag that I use for squash, string beans, cucumbers, things with this elongated sort of shape. This celery is perfect. It's in there. It's the tiniest bag of them all. I'm going to use that for my fruit. So we have some nectarines, some Asian pears, onions I put in a jar, and then I put a plastic or cloth bag over them. I promise they will make them last for weeks. Mushrooms I put in a bag as well. Cherry tomatoes I leave out. Okay, here's our official first fridge tour. On this first drawer we have like hot sauce stuff, kimchi, like Asian sauces. I live for Asian food. Homemade grandma's hot sauce all the way from Guam. Then we got some other toppings, things for sandwiches or burgers, veganese, ketchup, mustard, roasted red peppers, and olives for salad toppers. We always have plant milk. We have 2 types of broth, and then some vegan butter. This is how you should store your chives or any herb. You should put it in a little bit of water. You can use a can, a glass, a cup, whatever, and then you cover it. This is an old cloth from my fiance's sister. Gave me some jewelry in this, so I just reused the bag. Okay, so originally I put my fruit in one of these, but we have a lot of storage here for fruit, which doesn't really go bad quickly, so I put all our fruit in there. And here we have some mushrooms in a bag, some leftover kabocha squash, Japanese squash, and this is where we put our like cut up veggies that we use. Here's that produce bag with the long vegetables. This shelf has more room, so we could put things here too. Here's some containers of grapes. Seth loves to eat these for a snack. He can finish this all in like 5 minutes. Here's tomatoes. These are also reusable. There is a local plant-based burger place that serves their burgers and fries in these, and they are biodegradable, but I just went ahead and kept them. We have a couple. I love how they look, so it's nice to store dry goods as well. We also store our onions and potatoes using those same containers. I still have to work on the cabinetry storage, but I will say there's plenty of room in there. It's incredible how deep these are, like super deep. I'm sure things will get forgotten back there, but I'd like a better way to organize all our things. Back to the fridge. Instead of putting the fruit in here, I put other vegetables. So I put the green onions, some carrots, just vegetables that can fit. Here's my green bags. And then we have some miso paste, which we use a lot. And then this is some fire cider that I made last winter and froze to keep fresh. So yeah, actually, that's all for all our groceries for 2 weeks. We're just gonna have a very relaxing day.
It's like our first relaxing day in a long time.
It's our first weekend in the RV, having moved in. I mean, last weekend we were moving, the weekend before we were building, the weekend before was your birthday.
Oh yeah.
So this 28th.
I'm 2-8.
Happy birthday, dear Seth. Happy birthday to you. Blow it all out. But yeah, we haven't had a day to relax, so we're just gonna kind of veg out. What'd you make, babe?
I made pasta.
Oh, yeah.
And some Italian sausage with bell peppers and onions.
Plant-based.
Plant-based. About to throw some nutritional yeast on it.
Mm-hmm. And this is all ingredients from our grocery market farmer trip today.
Yes.
We're almost winding down to the evening. What we usually do is relax, smoke a bowl, in this case a joint, and eat dinner and, you know, watch some of the boob tube or Netflix.
The boob tube.
Anyways, that is one typical day of newbie RV living without water.
So no shower.
No shower.
Clean dishes outside.
But we're doing pretty well for ourselves, and I'm pretty happy despite being fully like hooked up in here.
Yeah.
We just got the propane, the gas stove hooked up yesterday.
Yeah,
and so before yesterday, every day we were eating fast food And as a vegan, that's really hard for me. I only have so many options. Wah, wah. Anyways, peace to you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys.
See ya.